Gamers from across the world broke a new record in Indianapolis. This year's Gen Con closed with more than 70,000 people in attendance, helping to keep it here a little bit longer as News 8's Camila Fernandez takes a look at what more of this excitement has to come.
One of the largest conventions in Indianapolis, Gen Con, is here to stay, at least for another 7 years. Gen Con leaders announced a 4-year contract extension Monday morning, just hours after this year's event closed.
We don't take our annual conventions for granted at all. I mean, you look at the amount of money that they're pouring into the city, the amount of give back. I mean, they do some really cool things here in the community as well. And so this is a group that we want to keep.
In a statement, the president of Gen Con, David Hoppy, says, "We are excited to announce that Gen Con will be extending its stay in Indianapolis through 2030. I am eager to see the continued growth and success that will come from our partnership with the city that has supported us over the last 20 years. 20 years ago, when Gen Con first came to Indy, they were a 20,000-person hobby gaming show. Today, it is a 70,000-person cultural phenomenon." Visit Indy spokesperson Nate Swick says this year, the convention brought around $75 million to the city.
So growing the convention is paramount to them, and it's paramount to us as it is one of our largest groups in the city. How can we continue to grow alongside them?
Swick says it's also thanks to new construction for the Indiana Convention Center expansion and a 40-story Signia by Hilton hotel, which is expected to be completed in the summer of 2026.
So one of the final pieces, linchpin to this deal, was the Pan Am redevelopment. And so the convention center expansion and the new Signia Hilton hotel are big pieces to ensuring that the city will grow as Gen Con continues to grow into the future here in Indianapolis.
Overall, he says they're looking forward to welcoming more visitors.
As we look at Gen Con investing in Indianapolis far into the future, that might inspire other groups to think twice about moving their convention or meeting somewhere else and saying, okay, if Gen Con, a group of this magnitude and this size, is investing in Indy, maybe we should continue to do so as well.
Gen Con will return to Indianapolis next year beginning August 1st through August 4th. In Indianapolis, Camila Fernandez, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.